together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Daily Trudge. Happy Friday. It is March 15th. March 15th. Tomorrow's a big day for me. I have a couple of things that are that happen on March 16th. Number one is my anniversary. My wife and I got married on March 16th on purpose. It's kind of a dedication to my original sobriety date was March 16th, 1989. And and that was a significant date for us. So we kind of kept that date. And I have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. I have no idea. She asked me, but broke. I'll come up with something. I got to come up with something. So, do. And we're all right. We got some people showing up. Hey. Hi. So, are you? Okay. You just let me know. I do need to know by like 4:30, 4:40 though. So, okay. Sounds good. When you come on here, things change. God, not for. Now I have no idea what you're even saying, Amber. Amber's praying. She's praying and okay, then let's just do it. And I'll take the lead. Okay. And then if you want to take the lead back over, you go for it. It'll all work out. I tell you something though. It'll change your mood. It will. We can't help ourselves. We can't. We want people to see us in a certain light. And pissed off is not one of those. People don't really want to see us angry, and it's not something that. So I found and I know this might sound weird, but when I have a lot of anxiety, if I'm really angry, driving, and I don't suggest this for everybody else, because when I drive like a grandma because I didn't have my license most of my adult life. So I still drive like I don't have a driver's license. And it calms me down because I follow the rules of the road. I always have. Just how I am. So it actually works on me. It'll bring my anxiety down because what I'm doing is I'm thinking of other people. Because I don't want to hurt somebody else. I don't want to use my vehicle to hurt somebody else. So, all right. That's a good topic, a good segue. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. It's a trudge. Yeah, no, Amber, not good for you. No. It is a trudge, my friends. This is it's going to be the hardest stuff you ever do. And when you do it intentionally, the growth is phenomenal. AA and God can do for you in a matter of weeks and months what other people would take years. It all centers on this topic. Okay. Now, we don't like to force God on anybody. I don't. nothing worse than nothing worse than well, there's things that are worse, but you know, I think you know what I'm saying. So, I do have a reading for this. It's today's daily reflection. I just named it Your Own Higher Power. Um, and I actually talked about this in my meeting a little bit last night. And this is where it's kind of coming from is um, when it comes, because we did the third step, but when it comes to my higher power, I am very, very selfish. I am. It is my higher power, and you may not have it. It's the one thing in this world that belongs just to me. That's how I feel about it. Now, you can go get your own higher power. This is a personal thing, and I cannot stress it enough. I cannot stress how personal this is. So let's get to the reading. Let's see what it has to say. March 15th, the God idea. When we saw, well, let's just go to page 52. Yay, 52. I probably should have done a little bit better job on that. I should have set up a little bit better here. All right, let's go back a little bit. Here we go. I'm going to start on page 51. Middle of the page for anybody that likes to follow along. This world of ours has made more material progress in the last century than in all the millenniums which went before, especially now. Right? When I was born, we didn't have microwave ovens. We didn't have VCRs. Color TV was just starting. And I've seen a lot of progress. I've actually seen sci-fi shows that I used to watch in the 70s start to come true in my own life. Like the phone. The phone, that's a technology. Okay, almost everyone knows the reason. Students of ancient history tells us that the intellect of men in those days was equal to the best of today. So, okay, we call them ancient times, but really the world's been around for millions of years and we humans have been here for thousands. No, we're not any smarter. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes thousands, hundreds of thousands of years for your brain to turn into something else. Okay. So today, when I say with that we're reinventing the wheel, that is what I'm talking about. Okay. Just going to give you a quick example. If you see something and it says, because emotional sobriety, it's the new fad. Okay. They just take one every couple of years, make it a fad, tell everybody that they can come. And then sooner or later, oh, if you want the rest of it, we want your money. I'm getting tired of seeing them. I'm at a point where I'm just going to start saying this is a scam. I'm just going to put in the post, this is a scam. Don't fall for it. Please stop promoting those people. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's all encompassing. No. All inclusive still has requirements. All right. Yet in ancient times, material progress was painfully slow. The spirit of modern scientific inquiry, research, and invention was almost unknown. In the realm of the material, men's minds were fettered by superstition, tradition, and all sorts of fixed ideas. Some of the contemporaries of Columbus thought a round earth preposterous. Others came near to putting Galileo to death for his astronomical heresies. We had to ask ourselves this. Are not some of us just as biased and unreasonable about the realm of the spirit as we were the ancients about the realm of the material. Even in present century, American newspapers were afraid to print the account of the Wright brothers' first successful flight of Kitty Hawk. Had not all its efforts at flight failed before? Did Professor Langley's flying machine not go to the bottom of the Potomac River? Was it not true that the best mathematical minds had proved man could never fly? Had not people said God had reserved this privilege for the birds? Only 30 years later, the conquest of air was almost an old story, and airplane travel was in full swing. Yeah. And now it's safer to travel by plane than it is by car. We have all sorts of transportation and material progress. Okay. But I'll tell you what it doesn't affect: alcoholism. It does not change alcoholism at all. No. Nope. The only thing that technology has done as far as alcohol goes is being able to advertise it more. That's it. Right? The brain of the alcoholic has not changed or morphed into something else in the last 87 years. Okay? Yeah. Oh, we're a new generation. We're smarter. No, you're not. You are not. You just have more stuff at your disposal, like AI, like the internet. Okay? It's kind of like when people say, oh, when we were kids, we didn't have the internet. But if we did, we'd be doing the same damn thing. So I don't want to hear about it. Yeah. But in most fields, our generation has witnessed something like complete liberation of our thinking. Show any longshoreman a Sunday supplement prescribing a proposal to explore the moon by the means of a rocket, and he will say, I bet they do it. Maybe not so long either. Is not our age characterized by the ease with which we discard old ideas for new, by the complete readiness which we throw away the theory or gadget which does not work for something new which does? The supplement of other things. Here's the thing, and it's getting worse. Okay. People love convenience. Okay. Convenience leads to sloth. Yeah. Convenience it is sloth. We live in what I like to call the microwave age. We want everything on instant minute. Why is my package not here? Oh, why is my package not here? When my wife and I first got together, well, when we were kids, right? Okay. Do you know how we talked? By writing letters to the mail. That was it. And it took days. It took days before it would get to my place where I was at, right? And for each convenient thing that appears in my life, what it does is it gives me the ease and comfort that I am seeking. But it isn't real. It isn't real. We had to ask ourselves why we shouldn't apply our human problems to the same readiness to change our point of view. We were having trouble with personal relationships. We couldn't control our emotional natures. We were prey to misery and depression. We couldn't make a living. We had a feeling of uselessness. We were full of fear. We were unhappy. We couldn't seem to be of real help to other people. When was not a basic solution of these bedevilments more important than whether we should see newsreels of lunar flight? Of course it was. When we saw others solve their problems by simple reliance on the spirit of a universe, we had to stop doubting the power of God. Our ideas did not work, but the God idea did. Okay. Now, what's neat is you get to choose. Why do we do that? Why is that so important? How many choices did you have as an alcoholic? 0. You had 0 choices. I didn't have a choice. Alcohol determined everything that I did. Yeah. That was so I guess that was the choice, right? But after a while, I was not in control of that choice, of those options. I was not. Okay. And I would need something bigger than me. Bigger than me. Okay. Oh, there's still more reading here. Sorry, my stomach's hurting a little bit. That's why I kind of went down. Like a blind man, gradually being restored to sight, I slowly groped my way to the 3rd step. Having realized that the only power greater than myself could rescue me from the hopeless abyss I was in, I knew that this was a power that I had to grasp, and that it would be my anchor in the midst of a sea of woes. Even though my faith at the time was minuscule, it was enough to make me see that it was time for me to discard my reliance on my prideful ego and replace it with a steadying strength that could only come from a power greater than myself. Hi, Ingrid. So, I'm sorry, I'm just getting ready to wrap up. Yeah, I gotta go take care of my tummy. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 6 o'clock in an hour and a half, Amber and I will be going live. It's gonna be a podcast. Be a little different. Podcasts are a little bit different. You probably won't notice much of a difference, just the introduction. Introduction's a little different. So. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.